So, there was another big earthquake just about 2 hours ago in Shizuoka, which is closer to Tokyo than Fukushima. But it was big, but it wasn't terrible, at least where I live. And regarding to the news show that was about this earthquake, as I was watching this news show and a man was talking about the earthquake, I just randomly came up with an idea, something about something that I thought personally interesting, which is also about difference between Japanese and English. It's about how Japanese and English sounds. I mean, how English that Japanese people speak sounds, and how Japanese that English speakers speak sounds. So please watch this video. It's a news TV.
Possibility of landslides and also the destruction of buildings. And as for the early warning that were issued, there were 3.5 separate centers that the early warning was issued. And this was Shizuoka Prefecture, and so I'm sure that there is a concern of its connection. Like now, as for the area of where the epicenter was and the mechanism of earthquake.
So when I heard this woman speaking English, I thought this doesn't sound like native English speaker speaks. So I think this woman was Japanese, or at least not native speaker of English. She could have lived in English speaking country, and maybe she speaks Japanese and English at the same level, but to me at least, that English she speaks sounded not as same as English that native speakers speak. So I think that woman was perhaps Japanese. And related to this, my idea, I think that personally, I feel that there are more Japanese people who speaks English better than English speakers that speak Japanese. So that's the reason why is I think English is easier than Japanese. I personally I believe, as I'm Japanese and have been learning English. Yeah, because there are many Japanese people who speak English very fluently, even though they are not native speaker. So I mean, they weren't born in a native English speaking country, such as like Japan. And Japanese language that native English speakers speak sound for most of the case that Japanese sounds not very but different from Japanese that Japanese people speak. Of course, it must be so from Japanese to English and English to Japanese, but I think English that at least Japanese people speak sounds not, I'm not saying better, but yeah, as I just said, there are many people, I think there are many people, Japanese people who speaks English better or sounds better than native English speakers Japanese. なんでだろう、わかんないけど。I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, some Japanese people that speak English, it is sometimes it can be very difficult to tell whether or not she or he is native English speaker. But when not only native English speakers, but let's say native English speakers for now, when native English speakers are speaking Japanese, to me, at most cases, it is very easy to tell if he or she is native Japanese speaker, because how they speak Japanese is at most times very different from Japanese that Japanese people speak. So anyway, that's something I randomly thought about when watching the news. And bilingual sub audio. Anyway, that's it. So maybe I could be wrong, I could be right, I don't know, but I just wanted to share this idea of mine. Yep. And we are fine with this earthquake. Some people in Shizuoka got injured, but nobody died so far, so it's fine. But it's frightening, because many earthquakes occurred in this Tohoku area, and now it's this Shizuoka area, and Tokyo is much closer to Shizuoka than to Fukushima. So, and I think I heard there is other nuclear plants in Shizuoka or near Shizuoka, so I hope no more earthquake will occur. But it's fine. Please don't worry so much. Thanks for watching. Bye.